So we are version 26 plus 0 day. So everybody has the update now, I think, which is the biggest update of the year. So I was looking for a Santa hat, because it's Christmas, but I didn't find it, so it will be for next week. There are so many things in this update. So most of you already know most of what is in the update if you were on the experimental things, because it was a preview of everything we are working on since. Yes, exactly. That's it. I need one.
Version 26, guys. Happy Christmas.
And so you have a new homepage, you have a lot of new basic programs, and I think it's really a game changer. You have, if you are on beta, you can update to 0.2, which has been published a few minutes ago, I think, which will further enhance the basic programs. There will be another update for that in the coming days, just because we have added, I am on 154 new hours of meditations currently that are linked to all of the TCM recipes that we have added recently. So, a few months ago, we upgraded the number of TCM recipes from about 100 to about 600. And the next step was to add a specific meditation for each of these TCM recipes, so that we can then include them into basic programs and do some targeted basic programs related to these TCM recipes. Why? Because TCM recipes is the best way for us to focus on a specific problem, disease, allergy, problem, or anything, because as you know, we have reverse engineered the TCM recipe way of doing things. Usually what a TCM practitioner, so TCM is traditional medicine, of course. When a TCM practitioner does an analysis of the clients, so in different ways, they decide for some symptoms, and then they work on a combination of acupuncture points to work on that symptoms or collection of symptoms. So they use some specific acupuncture points, and there are a lot of different schools of TCM practitioners that have designed a lot of different recipes. And what we did is that we reverse engineered it because we computed the points from the ECG recording. So we have a lot of evaluation for more than 400 acupuncture points.
Medrick.
Yeah.
We say recipes.
What did I say?
Receipts.
Recipes. Okay, thank you.
Recipe.
Recipe,
Yes, in English.
yes. And I knew
Recipe.
it. I knew it. I just forgot it because I'm French.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I love that part as far as diagnosing things. That's one of the first things that I look at.
Yeah.
So I really like that part. So thanks for that.
Yeah. And so.
Can I say I used it?
Yes.
Because I back, Jeff can attest that I broke my tailbone twice and it got out of whack again.
Oh.
And I put it on in the points. I think there were like 4 points that it really did, and I could feel it. Like, it's very, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the immunizer?
Yeah. I don't like the short rope, but you're fixing that, right? The short rope thing? Or can we purchase something so that it's longer?
You're speaking about the harmonizer. Yes, the definitive version will have a 1 meter cable in the box.
So can we buy one from Amazon now?
Not yet. I was believing it was something standard, but it's not something standard. So we had to purchase it to put it into the boxes of the next versions. So the version that will be on sale in a few weeks or months, or I don't know when we get the inventory, will include a 1 meter cable so that we can just split it in two and do 2 meters between the two pads. 1 meter in one side, 1 meter in another side. So we will actually be able to put one on the foot and one on the head if we need to for the harmonizer.
get those, like if we already have a harmonizer?
Yeah, sure. We will put them in the box and we can send another one. But the harmonizer you have is just the very first devices that we had for demos. Yeah.
I'm saying it works very, very, very well.
You can put like I did it, like extension USB-C male to USB-C female, and then you can play with that. Like
Yes, but it's not good because you can. It's a solution, but you can still not extend more than the original cable, the two bats.
like Steve told you last time, I I put it directly one on the harmonizer.
Yes.
On like here, and then 1 meter. I bought one for 2 meters, and then the other on the foot, and it worked. It's working. It's doing, but it's like it's heavy. So if you put it like here, and then if you hair like big hairs like I do, then they doesn't get sticky too much, and then it falls. But it's working, but it's not. Also, the cable it's very thick, so it's heavy, and then it's like you need to have.
Christine, je t'envoie le lien par SMS.
But it's working.
Yeah, and it will only get better from here because with this cable it will be better, and with the definitive version, when the harmonizer comes finally to sale, there will be even more programs, more interaction into the app. You will be able to test the programs. I mean, to play the programs for a few seconds and to measure in real time with the sensor to see if the programs is good for you or not. So there will be a lot of new features into the app that will make it really, really powerful, I think. So I'm happy to know that you that have the first devices to test say that it's already powerful, but it will be even better when it's released in a few weeks. So it's really good. You were saying, TJ, that you use TCM Receipts for diagnosis in a way to evaluate what receipts are useful for the client, and that's exactly what I was saying when I said that we reverse engineered the principle. So what we do is an evaluation of every TCM point, and from this evaluation we can compute which TCM receipts are useful for you or for your clients. And now that we are on version 26, we can resume posting some new items into the app. And one of the new items that we want to add is a kind of TCM Recipe Explorer, where you can just go into all the receipts. So right now you can do it if you go to the lists, and you can browse the list and see the evaluation, but we will integrate it directly into the analysis modules so that you can have an overview of all possible diseases that are treated by the TCM receipts. But one thing that is into the latest updates, and maybe you didn't see it yet because it's so recent, and I will show you, is really, I think, a game changer. So let's go to this one and add the app. Yes, okay. And make it maybe nicer like that. Yes, okay. So now we have a lot of new basic programs, and you will have more and more basic programs because we are currently integrating all these TCM receipts into basic programs. So we have this new adventure packs, and it's now presented like a stack of cards like that. And if you click on the stack of cards, you will get the whole collection. But what is really interesting is that now we have this evaluation on each card, and this evaluation comes from your latest exploration or the latest exploration of the client you are currently working on. So it's a new way, and maybe TJ, you will like it. It's a new way for you to have a quick overview of what you need and what you can do as a basic program on the basis on your latest evaluation. So for instance, you go to body, and you have this new card stack, which is pain. So if you click on pain, you see some new programs that are directly extracted from the TCM receipts program that we have. And you see this evaluation, plus 70, plus 56, for instance. So this one is probably very good for me right now. And you can order them by just clicking on the bottom. So the ones that are the better for my body, for instance, or for my energy, or for my mind. So it's a really good way to have instantly what basic program I should do now. And if you are currently working on a client and you opened an exploration and you then go to the basic programs, well, you can see what basic programs will be useful for your client. And you can add them from the priorities directly into their own custom priorities. So this is a basic program. If I click on it, I will see what program it includes, and it will include this TCM recipe. And this TCM recipe, sorry, thank you, TJ. And so this recipe will now include a custom meditation. Sorry? Who spoke? Stephen, you have no sound.
I'm saying, can everybody see your screen? Okay.
It's half screen, half full.
So maybe you have to pin my screen
Yeah,
to make it
okay.
big. Mm.
Yeah.
So yes, anyway, you have this collection and you have these personal evaluations, and it will be still refined before we will release it as a new feature. And my idea was just to put the most interesting one, just one information instead of three. But if you start ordering like that, you will get the full information. And if you click on it, you actually have now this personal evaluation score, energization score, your current integral coherence score on related biomarkers, and what this particular program would add if you play it. So I think it's a really new interesting way of using basic programs, because soon we will have hundreds of basic programs. So you will be able to search and to order them, or to just search by keyword. Just enter migraine, and you will just filter the different programs. And
So,
see
Can we
the
clarify this?
and see the effect. Yes, TJ?
So, because I was seeing this on the video with Steve the other day too. So we get the personal evaluation, and then we can click on to the basic programs, and it's going to show which ones are best and order them for us.
Yes.
And did I see that you said that? So now it has like that extra resource button for the boost that pops up.
Yes.
Is that integrating that into the basic programs, or did I not hear that right?
No, it's not the resources. It's what it will enhance in your particular system. So on the energetic level, the body level, or the mind level, according to the biomarkers that are currently integrated into this particular basic program, and the evaluation of your biomarkers. So if your biomarkers that are integrated into this basic program are in need, it will create a higher score for you.
Right. So, but is it just, I guess my question is it just playing the straight program for that, or is it giving more priorities or anything from your reading?
No,
or is it just
a basic program is a basic program. It means it will never change. It's always the same program. But what you can do is open an exploration, go to priorities, and from the priorities of your exploration, you can browse the basic programs and add them on top of your custom priorities. And at that point, you will have a mix of the basic program contents and your custom priorities, which can enhance what happens for your daily meditations.
So if you go in, so you're saying go into the basic program and click the ads, and then it'll go into your
Yes. Okay. So you open an exploration. You have a set of priorities that has been either automatically computed or maybe added by you, and you will click on the plus. And from that, you can just go into one of the basic program and add it like that, for instance. You can add all items, or you can just browse. Sorry. Yes, that's it. Okay. So you can just browse and check, for instance, you want to use migraine relief, and you can click two priorities, which will add all of these items to my priorities. So now I switch from 26 to 45 priorities because I've added in one click everything that is into this migraine relief program.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
So
Yeah.
the basic programs can be used for two things. Either for just playing something standard that can be useful for everybody and that is pre-designed and you don't need a sensor. You just have to install the app, launch a basic program and enjoy it, you know? So you don't need a sensor. You can just try out BioCoherence without even having a custom evaluation. Or you can use the basic program as a library of items that you can add to your own personal exploration. And in that case, you will just browse the programs and add them in one click on top of your personal priorities. So basic programs,
people can add what they think they want.
yes, exactly. And so you can just complete and enhance your custom priorities with the contents of some standard basic programs. So it's a way to just enhance your priorities with something that you feel you need. And now you have an evaluation to say, yes, this set of priorities will actually energize you and add you some energy or some enhance your body biomarkers. So I think it's a really, really, really good step forward. So just to make it clear, it will need still a little updates that we will do in the coming days so that you have now the TCM receipts as meditations, because in the latest official update, the TCM receipts don't play the meditation until now, but in the next one, they will start be included into your personal guide. So starting from the next update, which will be just only in a few days, when you start playing the personal guide of a basic program that includes TCM receipts, you will have a new chapter with the voice, and the voice will be just targeted on your TCM receipt. It means that if you use, I don't know, the TCM receipt of pain relief, let's check it. I don't think you have my screen. I will just... Yes, okay. So let's just share my screen. So now you can have a lot of TCM receipts into your priorities. So if you click on any one of them, you click on Learn More, you can now read the meditation that is linked to this TCM receipt. So for instance, if we take, I don't know, stress and tension relief, the meditation will address all of the points and tell you why we are working together with these points in the context of this recipe. So the recipe, I think, will be even more powerful because we will address the group of points every time, and then we will address in detail one of each point in the subsequent chapters of the meditation. So I think it will further enhance the effect of the meditation. And when you play a recipe, whether it is in a harmonic boost or it is in the personal guide, you will get all the frequencies of all attached acupuncture points and organs. So the TCM recipe is actually a complete frequency program by itself. I mean, you could do a harmonic boost with only one TCM recipe, or you could do a personal guide with only one TCM recipe. And what we did into this basic programs, so let's go back to the basic programs. If you go to, for instance, migraine relief, you see we have a lot of things like 2 atoms, 1 recipe, 5 organs, 3 TCM points, 4 momentum, a few drives, and so on. So all of this comes from the definition of the recipe and everything that is that this particular recipe is linked to, and it creates a global basic program. If you want to know where it comes from, you can find it. Let's go back to the exploration. You can find it if you go to structure resonances and stimuli. So let's go to body, for instance, and you have all the TCM recipes here. And if you go to stress, for instance, you can see all the recipes linked to stress, and you can see everything that it is related to. So you have these different organs that we use to make an individual evaluation. This is the basis of what we used to create all these new basic programs.
But this is on the next one, the next
No.
update, correct?
This is on the current one. So what is on the current one is you start having the possibility of having the stacks of basic programs. So you already have them for adventure. You have the two new adventure folders, and in the next one you will have all the new for energy, body, and mind. That will be included, and you will have the chapter related to TCM Recipe as an audio meditation and as frequencies, which will, I think, will be very powerful. So right now, as we speak, the voices are being computed for 5 languages. So as always, we have 5 languages: English, French, German, Spanish, and Korean. For all voices. So it will be ready in a few hours. When it's ready, we can push the update, and you will have all the voices into the next update. And you will do the meditations and tell me if it's enhancing further your meditations.
Sorry, just to be clear, you're going live with several new full voice translations in the next few hours?
Sorry?
You're going to be going, or sorry, we are going to be going live with several new voices for the meditations today.
When you say several, I think it's like we are close to 200 hours of new meditation, of new guided meditations.
I think people should actually really get that. It's huge.
Yeah, 200 hours of new guided meditation. So it makes like 40 hours in each language. That is only linked to these 600 TCM recipes. So it's actually huge, and it's not part of the latest update. It's part of the next update, but it will be another huge boost. One other thing I wanted to show you about the update, because I don't know if you already saw that, but if you go to harmonic boost, and it's actually accelerating, you play the boost, and you have this new here, which is called Chromo, and you click on it, and you will get this specific color, and this color is synced and computed from the frequency that is currently playing. So this is chromotherapy. You can put it in full screen. You can just blast the screen or put it on a TV or I don't know what. And these colors should have some additional therapeutic effects that are linked to the frequencies that are currently playing. Yeah. How we compute these colors? We made a full study of people with synesthesia. You know what synesthesia is? Okay, synesthesia is a condition, which I think is actually a strength, where some people can, for instance, hear color or see sounds, see musical notes, or associate colors with numbers, for instance. And it happens that when you read literature, it's very consistent that some notes are associated with some specific colors. So we use this, and so we didn't use something random like, okay, let's just take all possible frequencies, and let's just take, I don't know, the rainbow colors and just compute them, because it would not make sense for our brain. What we try to do is have a biological effect. And if we want to have a biological effect with colors, we need to use associations that are proven to come from living beings. And these living beings are the ones with synesthesia. So we use the 12 notes from the scale that are the most associated with some colors. And then we compute what we call sense. It means deviation from the actual frequency to the exact musical notes. And we use this to shift a little bit the color that is associated with the notes. And then we just put it in full screen in front of you. And I think it's really nice. Of course.
Can I say this?
Yeah, yes, Laura.
Long time ago, I worked with a man, Dan Johnson, who works with radionics and elements, and I did a reading for him, and I got, before I knew any of this, that Walter Russell had his stuff would go, I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
go in a circle like this. I got that the colors relate to the elements, to the musical frequencies, and they all, so it's already on that
Yes.
turn. Is that
Yes.
what you're talking about?
It's probably congruent with that. Yes.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say that because he has in his book how it relates to the colors.
Yes, but what we do is that we compute it from the actual frequencies that are playing into the harmonic boosts. Yeah, so it opens many possibilities. Right now, you have it when you play the harmonic boost. You can just click on the color and get it full screen. Into a next update, it will also be integrated into the personal guide, because right now the personal guide is just the text of the meditation that you have on screen, which is interesting but not fun. Okay.
Now, what if you, so you got sound, you've got color.
Yeah.
And
the voices, if you want.
But there's one more thing, right? Sound.
Like
So in the personal guide, you have the voices that guide you.
Plasma.
Yes, you could have plasma, of course.
It's not Holy Ghost. I don't know. There's like a triple. I feel like there's one more thing that's missing.
Plasma.
Yeah. Okay. So if you get it, well, maybe the harmonizer. The harmonizer will be also driven in real time with all of that. So you could be able to play the harmonizer, delivering you electrical frequencies on the body, while you get the audio frequencies from the harmonic boost and the chromotherapy from this new chromotherapy module. So everything will be just like a synesthesia. Every message will come from different ways in a harmonic way into your body. So you will get all of these informations. So you will soon be able to play it during the personal guide. So you would be able, for instance, to close your eyes, but have a screen in front of you and get this light coming to you during the meditation. But of course, if you follow what we want to do, you could also have a device like a big, very powerful lamp that would be controlled in real time by Bluetooth from the app. And this lamp could blast you a lot of power of the correct frequencies and the correct light, exactly like you do with the big chromotherapy lamps. So at one point, I think the app will be able to control in real time through Bluetooth this kind of lamps that can emit any color, exactly like we use the screen to emit any color. So I think it will be a new way to use BioCoherence and a new extension after the harmonizer.
I was literally thinking that literally before you said, I was like, I can't even say all the stuff I'm about to do. We'll just keep it on you. But yeah, I'm about to bring things into reality, and just being able to have a projector or a real robe light hypnagogic like experiment, because you had those violites or technologies. Yeah, we're at a point where people are actually accepting these technologies, and there's actually medical truth. So I think it's great timing that you're integrating it.
Yeah, and I think you can just, if you want to relax and to do the meditation and just close your eyes, if the light is powerful enough around you, you will get this light through all of your body, so it will be pretty powerful, I think.
So does this follow like the Dinshaw, how he used the colors to heal and stuff? Because I have all those gels and I've used frequencies, and then you put a specific color that opens up the organs or the pathways. And this looks better because it's going to be faster. So you're going to have multiple colors coming where
Yeah.
with the digital lights, we'd have to just give you like 10 minutes at a certain time of day, you know, to a specific part on the body. And this way you'd be able to be picking it up pretty regular.
Yeah, but as you can see, we are using the actual frequency that changes every 6.73 seconds to compute the new color. So this color is changing every 6 seconds in the app.
So where is it in the app as I look at my harmonic boost? Where's the click to do the color?
You start the harmonic boost, and it will just be under the harmonic boost, replacing the MP3 exports. Did you do the update?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so just launch the harmonic boost. And you should be able to see it.
So if you don't use the MP3,
No, you don't use the MP3. You
color
click
thing.
here, look at my screen. You just click here on
Right,
real-time
and it's
boost.
on the other spot.
So if you click on real-time boost, you see Chromo that is popping up, popping down, in fact.
Let's play first, though, Jeff.
And you just click on it, and it will go full screen.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Here, I thought that was a glitch.
Your whole face has changed.
You turned purple.
Okay, now you're purple.
Measuring, that's amazing.
Yes, I think so.
The purple on
It's
the
really
glasses,
good.
it works.
Because we are very connected to color. You know, my wife is always, if she runs around, is always colorful,
Yeah,
and she will love it.
yeah, yeah. I think it's very telling for people to receive this color. It just enhances the experience of receiving frequencies. You know.
Yeah, but you can't. Can you listen to the sound without? I mean, the minute you play harmonic boost, the color comes on and the sound comes on.
If you want.
If you want.
How can you turn the sound off?
What you want
It's
only?
right away.
You want only the colors?
I think so.
Well,
Yeah.
I
So I'm just
want-
about to do it as well there.
If you want only the colors, you just have to lower the volume if you
You
want.
just turn the volume off.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Mine doesn't.
And,
Mine
and,
doesn't work. It
and
works
if you
with
and if you don't want to put it full screen, you just leave it small like that, and then you can go elsewhere in the app, and you will have the commands. So you can still explore the app while it's playing.
Screen.
Click on it.
Oh, here it is. I
You
see.
click on it.
Okay, beautiful. Amazing. Love it.
I think the next step, Medrick, is making a video game out of this. So when I'm trying to get my kids to sit on this,
You know we have a video
they
game
start
cooking.
playing Tetris with the.
Do you remember that we have a video game cooking? Did I tell you that? Yeah. So my daughter Isis is working on a video game, and she started developing a video game with Unreal Engine. But now she's writing her own engine because fuck, why not? The idea is that we will have a 3D adventure game that is directly generated. Everything will be generated from your exploration. It means if you need to do something into your intestines, for instance, you will have a mission to do into a 3D world that is tied to your intestine. So, for instance, you will have something to do on a very big meadow with high waves of grass that would be computed from your internals. It means that the grass will be high or low or very shaky or not because your actual intestines are in this state. And you will have to do some collecting some gems or I don't know what and recreating something. And all of this will actually create frequencies for you and help you heal. So that's what I called play to heal, you know. So I think it will be something really wonderful to provide a new healing modality for people that are into game. Play to heal. Yes.
Fantastic. Yeah. And they learn about their own bodies, right?
Yes, exactly. Because we will just use everything that you have into your body to make some assets into the game, and we will explain why these assets are like that because of your internal state into your body. So I think it will be a game that everybody will love to play.
My harmonizer doesn't show the colors.
No, not yet in the harmonizer. It's right now it's only into the harmonic boost. It will be implemented with the harmonizer later.
Not the harmonic boost, the harmonic boost, not the harmonizer.
Did you
I'm
update?
clicking on it now
Did you update?
and it shows up, it opens the screen with no color.
Did you update?
Color
Do you have the latest update?
Yep, I just did it.
2633.2.
Yeah. So you play you click on you play the harmonic boost.
You see the little
I don't know if I was playing it for a second, but the sound comes up on my side, so I quickly muted my mic. But I mean, I can.
Anyway, you go to harmonic boost and you click on real time boost, and immediately it will show you Chromo here under.
Yes, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I'm doing it now. So water doesn't have a color. I see the chroma screen, but it's black. It's like there's nothing there. I mean,
Yeah, me
it's
too.
a black square. And
Yeah.
when I change it to a different boost, it still stays black. Can you hear the sound in the background on my speaker?
No.
Okay. Anyway, it's not doing it.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Has it worked for you at all then? Not even once for a moment?
Maybe send a ticket. To be honest, I didn't test it on Windows, and maybe there is an issue on Windows. So maybe just send me a ticket.
I'm on Windows and it's working great.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay, so just send a ticket, Dan, so that I can see if there is something missing in your system. It's always possible, of course.
But the exporting of the harmonic boost doesn't do it like it used to. I have to save it to my hard drive.
Does it?
It used to export it, like I could choose to export it to my phone or to my email.
That's been happening to me. I've been noticing that if you just wait, it'll go. But if you click too many things and don't wait, but it takes. But it is a second click after you do it. There's that.
Okay, so you have to click on export here.
It's on share.
Yes, you click on share, and at that point, if you are on a computer, it will allow you to save, and if you are on a mobile phone, it will allow you to share.
Oh, okay. So I'm on a computer, so I have to save it.
Yes.
How do I then transfer it to my phone?
Yes, because you cannot share from your computer to the phone. It just doesn't exist. So if you are on a phone, you can share it and you can send it through WhatsApp or message or anything. But if you're on a computer, you can only save it.
How can I copy paste it to an email and then open it in my email or something?
Yes, you can save it, and then once it's saved, you can send it as you want.
Also, my new screen is completely different.
Yes, but is it better?
It's like it's the three lines on the top are not there.
This one?
And everything's on the left.
Yes. So
okay. I have the latest screen.
Yes. So this is the latest screen. So it will change, of course, according to the size of your screen. If you are on a computer, now you have this permanent menu on the left, which will give you access to everything that you need. You will have everything that is related to your personal explorations here, and related to the basic programs or to the harmonizer, if you have an harmonizer on the right hand, or on the bottom if your screen is too small.
Where do I go to adventures, or what was it?
So you go to all programs.
Okay.
And when you click on all programs, let's go back. Okay. Now you have all the categories that are here. So adventures are here, but you have all the series that are in direct access to. So if you click on adventure, you will see the two series, 33 Treasures and the solar system. If you click on the solar system, you will see everything. And if you want to know the one that is the most energetic for you today, you click on the energy symbol here, and you have to go to Jupiter, or to the North Pole,
okay,
or to Mercury.
Okay, all programs. Okay, back here. Okay. And then it's a little, okay, energy, okay, mind, adventure, okay.
Yeah, so
I got it.
So you still
where are the pre-programmed, what did you call them? The basic programs. Are they?
This is all of these are the basic programs. So if you go to energy,
Okay,
you will see everything that is related to energy.
I got it.
But you
So
have this new.
if my wife has a real problem with a headache, like she woke up this morning,
Yeah.
I could go to mind or body.
Probably much body, and into body you have this new pain category. I don't know if you already have it because it's maybe part of the next release, but then you go to pain and you can just directly play one.
It's not going to.
Okay, so try something. Try something. When you are on basic programs, you click on the update button here, which you don't see here. On the right of basic programs, you click on update.
To go back then because I'm already, okay. Yeah, update there. Okay,
Okay.
ST.
Now, on the right of on body, you should have like 20 programs. Yeah, and now you click on pain, and when you enter the pain stack,
Yeah,
you will see this new
back pain. There you go. Hairs. Where would be headaches?
migraine relief, probably, or migraine and tension headache.
Migraine, tension, headache.
Do you have the stack? Do you see the stack for pain? Yeah.
Yeah, but my order is different than yours. Mine, where it says you have radiant beauty, I have that as the first one.
Do you see pain with 16 programs?
No, I see back pain. No.
No, back pain. Back pain is a program like that, but you should see pain. Yeah. And if you don't see it, it's because it will be part of the next.
I see pain. I see pain, and when I go into pain, I don't get the same screen you're showing.
You should have that.
Okay.
And if you don't, it's maybe because it needs the next release that will be released probably tomorrow.
Okay, well,
and,
I got it.
Anyways,
33.
Yeah, anyways, the idea is that you will get into the basic program some stacks like that are groups of programs. And if you enter this stack, you will see the group of programs that is related to pain. And as you can see, we have a lot of different programs that are ready to play.
Yeah. And then
You gotta go under body.
Will that download a harmonic boost that anybody can listen to who hasn't done a scan yet?
Yes. All of these basic programs are not related to scans, but if you have a scan, it will order them by adequation to your scan.
Okay, well, which is really powerful because if somebody says, look, I have a neck pain, I had a friend of mine who had a neck pain and I had to do a scan and I had issues with her scan and finding it this way, I can just go neck pain, listen to the boost for, what is it, maybe 10 minutes or something?
Yeah.
Can it be exported to her phone so then she can listen on her own afterwards?
Yeah, sure. So you go to any basic program, you click on Harmonic Boost, and when you click on Harmonic Boost, you can just export it. So this one is 18 minutes. If you click here to make the MP3, it will just compute the MP3, and you can save it and send it to anybody.
So right now, you yourself are showing us sharing screen on your phone or your laptop?
This is a screen of my laptop, but it's basically the same interface on the phone.
Forwarded.
So you see, now it's ready to export, and you even have a very nice cover. Basic programs, body, migraine and tension, complete. Very nice. And it's playing.
Okay. So you exported it, and which is basically saved it to your computer.
Yes.
Okay, and then from there you can copy paste it into an email or whatever you want.
Yes, and if you are on a mobile phone, you can just share it directly to someone.
Yeah, I got that. Just a minute. Okay, that explains a lot of things. Thank you.
Yeah. So the idea is that
show us where the to send a ticket is on the left hand now.
It's on the bottom of the menu. So the menu is the same as it was before on the right, but now it's on the left. So Health Center. Yeah. You click on Health Center on the bottom of the menu.
Thank you.
Yeah. So the menu.
How do I know which update I'm on? Where does it say the?
So you have the settings here in direct access. You click on settings, and it will tell you version 26. You have the latest version or not, and if not, you can just click
33.1.
Yes, you are on 33.1. I am on 33.2 with the latest updates related to the TCM recipes, and you will be on 33.2 or 3 tomorrow when we release this one.
You always have to be
33.2 is actually released. So if you go to experimental function and you check beta version update, so you go to experimental functions, you click beta version update, and now you should see that there is an update for you.
functions. Is that on the left menu?
No, experimental functions in settings.
Oh, here it is. I see it. Okay, research.
And you can
And
you can check beta version update.
Check beta. Okay. Okay, and then what do I do?
And then you go to settings again. You click.
Okay.
You go back to the home page. You go to settings again, and you should see that there is an update for you.
Let me see. No, it hasn't. Oh, there it is. Update. Okay, I gotta push the update button.
Exactly.
Okay.
And now the update should be automatic on your computer. It should download the update, install the update, and restart. No, it will not restart the app. It will just download and install, and so you have to launch it.
Okay, it's not doing anything. I'm clicking on update, but maybe I have to wait a little bit.
Maybe yes.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Most basic request while he's doing that.
Yeah.
Could you add a full screen button so you can toggle? Because obviously you've got the sidebar, but I don't always need the sidebar. So if you could just add a full screen option.
You want to remove the menu?
Yeah, I don't know if it's there now, but yes, it's like I don't mind it, but I don't always need it. Obviously, sometimes I just want to focus on the dashboards, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, thank you.
You're gonna have fun trying to find it again.
It would be more or less removing the menu as it was before. It means that if you have a smaller screen, you go back to the menu as on a mobile, like that. So you would have an option to remove the menu, because on a large screen you have the menu, but as soon as you make it smaller, it will disappear. Is that what you want, Leon?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. So how do I do that?
You just make the screen smaller, but it could be an option, of course.
Yeah, no, I'm saying do it as an option. Yeah, I know it's responsive. Yes, I know it's a responsive design.
Yeah.
But
So we could add something like a close menu button that would do exactly that, like putting back the menu into the former place if you want.
Yes, please. Wonderful.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
So I can't do that on my PC. I can't make the windows smaller to have the thing go away. I mean, I'm trying to do it now.
You can just do the window smaller.
In other words, so go to window.
No, just
no, you have to drag it and make it thinner. All you're doing is making it thinner, like making it kind of go to tablet.
Oh, yeah.
Dragging it
Okay, so
horizontally, and then it will happen responsively.
Okay, mine's not doing it either.
Yeah, when I do the window small, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
That worked, but I had to really collapse it.
Yeah. Okay. So if everybody wants a collapsing menu, I will add it. No problem.
Miracles. I still can't update.
Maybe share your screen, Fred, or will we have a call afterwards?
Yeah, we will see that afterwards with you.
Okay, thank you.
Is there anything in the chat, Stephen?
If I wanted to find a specific disc, like my C7 disc in musculoskeletal and body,
Yeah.
or acupuncture for it. I've typed it in. It doesn't compute. Maybe I'm not phrasing my search criteria correctly. Whether it's a TCM recipe or something.
So
I would like to.
you want to use the search anything function, and if you enter anything here, you should find it.
Yes. I was searching musculoskeletal.
Skeletal. What were you searching?
Well, what I'm looking for is disc, my disc, my shoulder disc, just something that, whether it's a TCM recipe or whatever, I started, looking at the acupuncture points to try to find it the old fashioned way. And it, also.
We are not. I'm not sure we are searching into the TCM point description, which could be interesting. But right now, if you enter anything, it will search into the stimuli, into the structures. So, for instance, you enter shoulder, and you will find every TCM recipe that is related to the shoulder. We are not searching into the TCM point description. Maybe that would be interesting.
Okay, so
Is there TCM points for fascia? So for the fascia, so
FAC.
Yes, we have some frequencies, but again, we are not searching.
Yeah, there's muscles, fascia, and structures.
Yeah.
so how did you? Oh, okay, so if I do search, I'll find that.
I just
Search anything. Search anything is searching into every database we have, except maybe the description of the TCM points, which would be interesting. So I will add it.
So because a lot of the blockages and stuff that I check when I'm scanning, energetically, I find a lot of the blockages that aren't opening to the normal meridians are blocked because of the fascia.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the inflammation would be one of the answers for that.
Yeah.
Can I ask you? Did somebody had a client that had some like cysts? Like it's a small. It's called also like that. Like small. It's not cancer. It's like cyst. I don't know how do you say in English.
Yeah, it's cyst.
Yeah. Okay. Did somebody had someone that had that and BioCoherence in that?
Not sure we have anything specific on that.
A lot of times when you see those, they're lymphatic. So they're clogged lymphatics.
It might show up under warts. I mean, I have
Warts. Yes.
because you have several types of warts, plantar. And
Yes, exactly. Wart. Yeah. So if you search wart, you have some virus and some stimuli that you can use.
Then there's also non-cancerous sarcomas, which could be described as a cyst. I had one of those removed. If you see the spots, light spots on my body, my forehead and stuff, those were sarcomas. They were non-cancerous, like cysts. I don't know if sarcomas, if you can search sarcomas, I can try that right now, I guess. No,
Okay.
sarcomas does not come up.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Is there any other question, or maybe we stop here?
Yeah,
For
I
today?
just wanted to give you a little update, an interesting anecdote you might find.
Yes, please.
So 2 days ago, I went to my ophthalmologist, have another eye exam. And, so he does three typical tests, which is the vision test, the visual field, and the nerve.
Mhm.
And he looks at my tests and he says, well, you used to be 50-30, 50-20, now you're 30-20, which is like a big improvement.
Hmm.
And then he says, your visual field was, look, it was down, 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 and all of a sudden it's better.
Wow.
Then he says, your optic nerve has not deteriorated
Hmm.
since you were here 6 months ago.
Yeah.
He says, this is impossible. Something's wrong. So I go, well, I've been doing this thing called BioCoherence. He says, what's that? So it immediately goes on this computer. I say, look up biocoherence.net. Oh, okay, nice website. He says, what is this? And then you have a thing that is a description of what it is, as like a 3-page description. He reads that very quickly. He's very good at research. He says, But I don't believe anything unless I search on Verify Med or some kind of a website so he goes on there, puts in your thing, and he says, oh, there are 2 articles here, but usually I get 200 articles. So this is nothing until I get at least another 20 or 50 peer-reviewed articles.
Yeah, it will.
I said, well, you have some empirical proof here right now. Don't you think that's worth something?
Thank you.
No,
So-
but in a way, he's right, because there are a lot of quackery around it, and we don't want to be into the quackery business. But it's long to collect proof and make experiments and so on. But it's definitely something I want to do, and I hope in a few, I don't know, months or years, we will have a lot of testimonies and experiments and proofs to say that it works. Because, as you say, we already have a lot of very good anecdotal feedback, but it's only anecdotal, and anecdotal is not enough to get into the mainstream.
No. So I just wanted to let you know my personal experience.
Yeah, and it's very encouraging.
That it's interesting. The other thing is that unfortunately I'm not as disciplined about doing it as I should be, because my harmonic boost is 22 minutes. So I end up doing it when I go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But I try to do it at least once in the middle of the day. But I was thinking that if I did it maybe 2-3 times a day or 4 times, it might be more. That having been said, I went to my neurosurgeon, and so this doctor says, I say, do you think I should have surgery? Because, it is better, but it hasn't gone away. And he says, look, in your case, a benign meningioma is like lava. He says, it's like it keeps growing soft and then it hardens around different structures. And, maybe it doesn't make a big difference, but maybe it does. So he says, typically people say, oh, I'm okay. And he postpones the surgery. Then I'm okay. And then 5 or 10 years later, he says, now it's really bad. I think I'll have surgery. But then no doctor wants to do it because you're either too old or because it's too dangerous. So bottom line, I've decided that I'm going to have the surgery.
Okay.
And I think but they can only get maybe 80% if I'm lucky. So I will still be using the harmonic boost to reduce what's left and prevent it from getting worse.
Exactly, yes.
So I think that's kind of the best, I think for me to reduce a tumor the size of my thumb behind my eye might take 50 years. So I think there is maybe I'm a little bit late. If I had been doing this, 5 years ago or 10 years ago, maybe I could have avoided it growing. But I think it's the right decision.
Okay.
So, and then we'll see if maybe doing it would improve the healing process. So there's other things that we could monitor. Maybe you think of something you want me to try while I'm doing it as an anecdotal
Well, we have
feedback.
We also have a lot of programs and frequencies for post-operative restoration or maintaining your energy or prepping you for the intervention. So you can definitely get because when you tackle a medicinal problem, usually you have a lot of different approaches that will converge into one common goal. So it's perfectly okay if you want to do surgery and to be enhanced in this process by what you can do with BioCoherence. So you can get more energy. You can get more energy. You can get the post-operative processes.
Is there some protocol where I can look up to see or to put a harmonic boost specifically in preparation for the surgery? It's going to be about an 8-hour surgery. They completely open up the brain and they go in from the side. They take out, I don't want to get into the details. It's going to be my 4th time. So, but if I can get some support from the boost, that would be appreciated.
Yes, I think we have a post-operative if you want for after that. It's in body.
Pre-operative.
And maybe we should do a pre-operative
basic program.
Yes, preparation to. Why not? Yeah, pre-operative would be probably a good idea.
I think that would be appreciated, and I think it would be something that a lot of people could benefit from.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if anybody else here is planning to have any kind of intervention, surgical intervention, but it's a whole body experience. So I think it would be fantastic to have that.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I just had a double bilateral hernia surgery that would have been nice. I just been using post-op and stuff, but I don't know, maybe it's because I was so doped up on the painkillers, didn't really notice an effect, anyway.
There you go.
I've healed, actually I've healed pretty good. I just did a stupid thing and I lifted more weight than I should have and really stressed the fascia, the thick fascia around my belly button. But, it's going to have a scar there. That was my fault, but.
You had it arthroscopically.
You can definitely use You can definitely use the harmonizer for that.
The harmonizer?
Yeah, the harmonizer for everything related to fascia. I think the harmonizer would have a very dramatic effect.
Yep. It's important to redo the energy field when they cut through it too. From surgeries that usually expedites the surgery.
And so direct electricity directly on the fascia should have a very good effect.
Yeah.
Well,
not do less Wi-Fi in your head, more frequencies if you're dealing with a tumor in your head.
Well, yeah, unfortunately.
No, Frederick, he's saying, Frederick, get that Wi-Fi out of your ear.
Yeah.
Don't put that stuff near it when you're compromised.
Yeah.
Well,
I had.
Let me put it into my.
There you go. Thank you.
When we spoke about this, I thought Mederick said that he has that it's not that bad if you using.
Well, I wouldn't use it too much, but it's an individual evaluation because not everybody is sensitive to the same burdens, So maybe for you, Bluetooth is okay. Maybe for some people, it would be a big burden. Exactly the same way as if you walk into a room and someone has a running nose, for instance, maybe you will catch it and maybe you won't because some of the burdens are very you might be sensitive to some specific burdens and your neighbor not. So it's the same with everything electromagnetic. Yeah.
No, but I thought you had a specific ear headpiece that had a better, didn't have the Bluetooth effect. Like maybe a year ago, 6 months ago, you mentioned a certain kind of headphone that doesn't have the Bluetooth.
He said he's got a
Was at
dampener
the-
on his frequency transmission from the app to that or something like that is the way I understood it, but you shouldn't. The ear canal is a sacred geometry ratio and the spirals go in and out. So it's just never good to plug that and people can tolerate it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I advocate that all the time. If you're maximizing function and you start blocking holes on your body.
Yeah, that's why I use this one. It doesn't block the hole. It's actually a little speaker outside of it's on top of the air.
Again, it's something that is individual, but if you are already burdened by something else, I wouldn't have a new burden on your system, maybe. And if you are in very good shape and you will not feel it as every burden that you can take into your system, be it a bacteria or a virus or some electromagnetic burdens, it's really individual. But you can, I don't know what we spoke about 6 months ago, but maybe you can just use a headphone with a cable, you know? It's old school, but it works.
With a cable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's old school, but it works.
You can just play it in the background too, Frederick. If you say you don't have a lot of time to do that, just be playing it around you all the time.
But then my wife hears it, you know? It's like other people around. I can't play it with other people around.
But it doesn't even have to be that loud.
Yeah.
Saying like the ear will pick it up. I'm just saying if you want to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah,
If not, but you're the one that said that, you're not doing it enough, and you're the only one that can really.
Originally, I mean, I can't believe I'm actually doing this because when I think part of this tumor started when I had my early cell phones, I was using them, the big ones on my ear for like hundreds of hours a month doing business before, there was Bluetooth, before the phones were smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
you speaking of that
thing started. Yeah.
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 And it was actually much stronger than the modern Bluetooth devices. But
that I had the little suitcase, one started, and I think that's where this cancer came from.
I mean, maybe you should get a crown. Just wear a crown on your head. Or Frederick, have you seen those silver hats? They make hats and underwear now. Seriously, I mean, if I were you, I'd get one of those.
What do you mean? What kind of put underwear on my head?
No, I mean they make underwear and hats that are like EMF protective, and it's like silver lined thread.
Okay, but they have to be rounded.
My clients uses that. She's surrounded by computers at work, and she's super sensitive. And she says it makes a huge difference for her. And
Well,
so
think
you can get
it's silverware and
down.
silver, and why silver is like,
but
the next step would be a gold one, but that might be a little bit more expensive, but the gold flakes aren't.
Silver. That's good if you are electrosensitive, but that's not the case for Frederick. He's just using something that maybe he could just not use by using a headphone with a cable, And Frederick would have the same. You would have the same benefit if you use a headphone with a cable, but you would not have the electromagnetic burden that maybe is too much for you.
Yeah, I have to just get it that connects into a phone without a jack, right? You get a
it's a
G cable.
It's a $5.
OTG.
OTG. Okay.
Only the goods.
Only the goods. Plug or cable?
Well, it's a dongle cable is what I use, so it goes into the phone because they started taking out like the round plugs.
Right.
Yeah. So I just get like a little. It's like $7 or something.
Yeah.
You sell my cast.
Here's what the one that I have. looked like.
Mm.
And it's a dongle cable, and this end plugs in. Phone jack.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get one of those.
Oh, he's got a multi one. Yeah, yeah.
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 The other one's just only had.
My Mac Pro, one that has Lightning and one that has USB-C.
Okay.
Yeah, if I
guys,
see
thank you.
now that I'm talking about this on the computer, I'm sure I'll probably be getting ads. But I'll if I see one of those hat things pop up
That's true. That's true.
on my stuff, I'll send it over to you, Frederick. But
Thank you, buddy. All right.
yeah, I mean, because you
I
could
think I
even
can find it. I think I can find it.
because it would be interesting if you got one of those hats that were silver and you had the headphones on the hats, because then that would conduct it more. That would be pretty cool.
Frederick,
Lot
I'll
of
put
things.
some links in the chat. So yeah, I'm all over this stuff. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. Sorry, apologies.
Yeah, it's probably got a silver suit.
No, I have the silver with shungite. So I've got a supplier that I work with that does silver and shungite infused. They're incredible. They
Yeah.
are.
Nice.
Yeah, you can't beat them basically. So
Send
I'll
me
take
the
this
clothes. Yeah.
I'll send you a link. They are UK only. They're UK, not manufacturers. They're like a husband and wife. I've even met them and all that stuff. Yeah. Anyway,
And we get our
yeah,
geometry on that.
yeah, no, I'm not joking. It's a bit. No, yeah, we got to speak offline. So, yeah. Anyway, shungite silver. Let's keep it simple. Shungite and silver. With the headphones, you need something called an air tube. So an air tube headphone. Just go to Amazon and put air tube headphones. The cheapest ones cost about £20, but that way, yeah, you can just read up on it. Like, just read up
That's
what
the way to
it.
go. The air tubes. Yeah, he's
There's a
right.
place in America called
Yeah, I just found the dongles here on Amazon. I'm gonna order it right now.
Okay, guys, maybe I will stop the recording because we are just drifting a little bit. So
Send it to me another way. Once we close up, I can't see the chat. If maybe you can post it in